Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for the month of February 2018. This month, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you this month. And yeah, a lot of you could be, I'd say rely on your knowledge this month as well as your intuition, both. But knowledge is definitely coming up here for sure. So let's take a look at this. You have the Seven of Hearts. Again, this is a card of going back to your roots. So just relying on things that you've learned learned from the past, basically, relying on lessons and things like that you've learned from the past. So that's what I would be focusing on if I were you. A lot of you could be feeling a lack of love as well if you're single. The cards do say there's opportunities for you, but I think you just have to get out there and find them as well. I would say that this year, I think that, again, if you're single and you're looking, I think that we have to be a little bit more forward at this time, probably. I don't think things are obvious at this time as well. Whenever I see Neptune and Pisces, I always think, that we have to be more forward when we're trying to interact with people as far as relationships are concerned, because again, most of this stuff is just going to go right over our heads. We're not even going to catch it. So just something to think about. But this is a good card, like I said, going back to your roots and kind of focusing on things that you've already learned in life. Next, you have the Queen of Spades. A couple of people have had this card this week. A card of doing things that you've never done before. And I've been looking at your card, your chart as well, your cards. Of course, I'm looking at your cards, but I would say that there's definitely some things in here that could have to do with learning new ways to improve your life, learning new ways to have new experiences as well. I would say that, it's kind of like, getting off the hamster wheel for you, getting off the just repetition and trying something different. Next, Two of Spades. This is my card of getting off the hamster wheel. To me, this is a card of changing your mind. And again, it has a lot to do with Neptune, because Neptune, again, I think right now is giving us a lot of ideas, a lot of fantasies, a lot of things that we want to make happen, but we just have to bring those things down to earth, basically. I also believe, and I've said to other signs as well, I believe this is why we have all this energy in Earth, is so that we can kind of create our own reality at this time. But definitely a card of, like I said, mixing things up, especially if things have gone stale for you. I think if things have been the same for a while, then I think that now is the time for you to change things up and do something new and different. This could be literally anything. Could be driving a different way to work. Could be, running a different route if you run, anything. I think any changes could bring you the things that you want. But again, it's about kind of getting out of routines at this time. Next, you have the Four of Clubs. Your thoughts are in line with the truth. So I definitely like this card. It's a card of clear thoughts, and I definitely feel like that's what it's saying to you this month, is that your thoughts are going to be very clear and kind of very straightforward. Next, you have the Four of Diamonds. Card of something new, definitely a card of starting a new job, starting new businesses, and could even be a card of moving. A great card for working from home or working from, close to home or closer to home. Could even be a card of moving for work. So, definitely a lot of changes coming in. This is also a great card for advice. You have the Kings, the King of Hearts, I should say. A lot of people have been getting Kings this month. So, I think there's definitely a kind of an emphasis on needing to seek out experts for advice. I gave kind of the same message to Libra, and I think that what I'll say is that with this Capricorn energy, I think it's a great time to seek out experts, to try to learn from people who are way smarter than us, to move forward. So that's what I would say about this card. King of Hearts, kind of the same thing. Learning from people who are smarter. Anytime we have kings, it's can represent mentors, people who are smarter than us. Like I said, anything like that. This card is also sometimes called the House. So I think that a lot of you could be focusing on the home this month. And, I would really say all year. I think that you could be recharged, that could be your main recharging place is the home, or you could just be feeling more comfortable in the home or wanting to work from home, wanting to change your home. All this sort of stuff kind of comes up at this time. Next, you have the Two of Diamonds. Matching up with something perfectly financially. So you could be having a great financial match work-wise, could be getting a promotion, a raise, new job, new position, new business, the list goes on and on there. Great card for investing as well. So if you're investing at this time, this is a great card for that. And for some of you, this could even represent meeting somebody through work. Could be for love, or could just be for, something else, like friends, business, anything like that. But it's a great card for meeting new people. And finally, Nine of Clubs, card of opportunities and chances for advancement and reaching your goals. It's a really good card for doing all those things. I always tell people, whenever you have this card, great time to work really hard on trying to get noticed anywhere you're trying to get noticed. So it could be online, in business, in love. It's a card of like doing extra things to make sure you stand out at this time. So I would be trying to stand out any way I could if I were you, to get noticed. So again, the example I always give is if you do YouTube videos and you have this card, this would be the month to do extra videos, because this card doesn't say something will happen. It just says there's a great chance for you to stand out, if you try to stand out. But it definitely looks like a good month for you. A lot of good stuff, a lot of opportunities mostly, but yeah, looks good. So thank you for watching and enjoy your month.